Hello everyone, it's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant here in Southeast Coastal Georgia. I'm going to be making some French onion soup. I already sliced up some onions and I put the demonstration in the TikTok link. I am going to be using the recipe from Cook This, Not That, Skinny Comfort Foods, and it calls for 1 tablespoon of butter, which I'm going to do half butter and half avocado oil. We're going to do 5 medium onions. I already did about 3 or maybe 2 up over there. They were small onions. Some salt, 2 bay leaves, some 6 cups of low sodium beef broth. I have 4 cups here and I have to get rid of some chicken broth, so I'm mixing both of them together. And some thyme. And the thyme is the Pampered Chef thyme and onion, which I'll be putting that in there because I don't have fresh thyme here. So that's, and I'm not going to be doing the bread or the cheese because I don't have the cheese and the bread. I don't really need to eat the carbs from there, okay? So thanks for coming in and spending a little bit of your time. I'm going to be putting this in our enamel cast iron pan because you can see it cook on this one. So we're going to start. I need to put you on, we need to turn on the stove first of all and get this pan nice and warm. All right, I'm going to put you on my tripod and hopefully we can cut up the rest of the onions here. All right, so we're going to put that there. I haven't not done any of the other onions besides what I did on the earlier broadcast. Hello, Betty Picker. Hello, Jace. How are you doing? Hello, Jace the Who. How are you doing? So we're melting the butter in the pan, and I have some avocado oil in this one. You squeeze it up, and it'll take you to 1. That has millimeters. I need the tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. So I'm going to pour this in. Just pour it right in, and I'm going to show you how this works. There's oil down here. It's glass, and you push the container, and you push it up, and it goes to 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon. You see it filling up, so you don't have to use a measuring cup. You just use this and pour it right in, rather than eyeballing it and then figuring out, well, did I really do a teaspoon? Do I do a tablespoon? This gives you the exact portion size, all right? So we got that going. We have our pan heating up. We need to slice up some onions. And I got 1 onion here, and I need to get a knife out. Where did I put my knife? Sometimes I lose stuff in my kitchen here. And I'm going to slice it. And this recipe calls for white, yellow, or red onions. If you use a mixture of both of those, all those onions, that makes it for a better soup. All right. We don't need to have a whole lot because it's just my mom and I, so I'm only doing a few servings on here. All right, so I got my onion. It's cut up. We're going to put it in the manual prep mandolin here, rapid prep mandolin, and just put that in. I don't know. Let me see if I can get that more sliced down. Doesn't want to turn my, there. Put it in there like that. You're going to put it in the hopper so your fingers are away from the blade itself and just push it right down. There's my onions. The white ones are all done, and I just need to cut up the red onion. All right, red onion will give it a little bit different color and taste to it. All right, so let me slice up my onions. Yes, I have a mat on there, and we're just slicing this up. Hello there, Art and Andrew. How you doing? Hello, Betty Pickett. Hello, Country Life. Hello, Brenda G. How y'all doing today? I'm Alexis. I live here in Southeast Coastal Georgia. I am an independent consultant for Pampered Chef, and I love to show you how to use the Pampered Chef tools along with recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. Now, this is a big old onion here, all right? And I'm just going to slice this one. Let me see if I have everything in the sink. It's a mess down there. But we're going to slice this. Let's put it like that and put it back in the hopper. And let me see, it's probably too big to slice it even in there. Let me see if I can get this going down. I think I have some technical difficulties here. I'd rather slice this on using the knife. I might do that one. Let me see if I can slice this in just a little bit more. There we go. There. Let's put that in a smaller amount. Put that in the sink. There you go. And my pan's heating up really nice. There we go. Got it all down. All right. So now that we're done with that, this is dishwasher safe. However, I wash all of my my utensils by hand. All right. And it is a rapid prep mandolin. You can see it on here. It actually makes French fries. You have a French fry cutter, slicer, or slices, just regular slices. I should have just done regular slices, Alexis, and different thicknesses on here too. Let's try that. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see. I'm going to see if the pan's getting hot enough yet. Oh yeah, the pan's nice and hot. I'm going to actually throw in the onions I currently have in there. All right, we're going to throw these beautiful onions already sliced up in the pan. Here. And it's going to take a while. It's going to take about 30 minutes to sweat these onions and caramelize them, because that's where the beauty of French onion soup comes in, from getting those onions nice and brown and caramelized. Let's see if I can do it the other, wrong way, Alexis. There we go. There. And let's see if I can do it. I think I have to cut this just a little bit to make it fit in there. Let's see if this baby fits. This is a big, of course I did not slice it small enough. Let's see if I can put that in there. There, that looks good. And the hopper, we need the hopper. Let's put it on the slice. Oh, that's really nice. I was doing on the wrong slice. I was doing chops. All right, let's put another one in. That's really thick. All right, and the last one. All right. Ah, got my finger in there. All right, so now we got the rest of them all done up. Look at that. Nice onions. Nice. These are really thick ones in here. So let's add that to our pan. And I'll bring you around and you can see what the pan looks like too. I'm going to clean out my sink while I switch you around. I'm going to switch you first and then clean up my area. Okay. Cleanliness counts in the kitchen. All right, let's wipe this area down, because we have a little bit of onions right there. And I can actually probably put them in my pan because it's nice and clean that anyway. All right. Woo, we got all that. Make sure you drink some water when you're cooking, all right? Hello there, Brenda. Hello, Crystal. Oh my God, it's Crystal, 3 L's, 3 3s. How are you doing? How is Canada? Oh my gosh. So this is an Enamel cast iron pan by Pampered Chef. And we're doing the French onion soup, which I found, I was looking at some cookbooks this morning, and it's cook this, not that. And it's a skinny cookbook. And it says you'll need 1 tablespoon of butter. It says heat the butter in a large pot over low heat. Add the onions and salt. We need to add some salt in there. Cover the pot and cook the onions over low heat until very soft and caramelized, about 30 minutes. Most of this is unsupervised because we can go around and do whatever we want. And then check on the onions and stir every 10 minutes, all right? Then we're going to add our bay leaf, broth, balsamic vinegar, and thyme, if using it, and simmer on low heat for at least 15 minutes. Season with pepper. So this is going to take about 45 minutes so I can get to know all of you. Discard the bay leaf. And then it says to heat the oven and slice your bread and put your cheese on it. So we're going to skip that part. So let's put that, and we're going to need some salt. Let's get some salt. It calls for, I don't want to put a whole lot of salt because I do have salt in my beef broth, okay? But we need to sweat out the onions, and so that's why we're putting salt in here. Let me see. Well, I'll just do it up high. All right, just enough. There we go. There we go. Nice salt. I use pink Himalayan salt or real salt from Utah. It's from the beds of Utah. So let me show you. Let's see if I can find it for you. This is the salt. It's real salt. It has like big chunks in there, and it's unrefined mineral salt. So I like it. All right. So we got that. Oops. Let's put that back up. We're going to stir this a little bit. Let's get one of my new tools out so we can mix it. All right. There we go. You see it's nicely browning at the bottom down there. You see it? You see it's browning down there. That's that butter working. So let's mix the oil and the butter together. Now the butter is great, but the olive oil is better for your system. All right. So let's sweat this out. It did say to cover it. I don't mind not covering it. It looks better like that, right? Let's see, viewers share. Martin shared. Thank you so much sharing, Martin. I appreciate it. That helps the broadcast get in the main feed, okay? Let's see who else. We have 72 people looking good. How are you? Hey, Crystal, I am doing great. Here, let me switch this around. We'll put the lid on here because my eyes are starting to water with all the onions here. And I'll flip the camera and say hello to everybody. There's my cat. There's my pantry. If I could figure out how to flip the camera, that would be great. All right, so I'm still new to this. Let's see, flip camera. There we go. Here we are. Woo, here I am. I got my eye is full of onions right now from just going whoo here. So this is time where you have 30 minutes. We can set the timer. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes because we already been cooking this for 2 minutes. She's not listening to me. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so let me say hello to my friends here. I love the onions fried, says Sweet 61. I know, fried onions or onions in the air fryer. Yeah, let's skip that deep frying thing and have them there. What cooking? I'm new, says one Sarita 1960. We are making French onion soup. It's just enough for 4 servings. I cut up probably 4, my nose is running too, 4 small onions and 1 big large red onion. So it calls for 5 onions and then about 6 cups of liquid, which we're going to be using beef broth. And I don't want to open up another one. I want to use up the chicken broth. So I'm using a combination of beef and chicken broth in there. So use what you got. Don't always say, oh my God, I'm short like 1 cup of something. Use what you got in your refrigerator. If you have some wine, throw the wine in there, right? Hello, MPC programmer users in the house. How are you doing? Jessica, how are you doing, Jessica? Let's see. I don't know who else is here. Sweet 61, follow the host. Thank you so much for following me, Sweet 61. I love onions too. I love them sauteed anyway. I like doing an omelet with sauteed onions and spinach, and I actually have spinach in there, so we can probably do that later this week here. Let's see. So I don't want to open this thing because it takes out the moisture and all on it. But we are cooking with Pampered Chef products. I am a Pampered Chef consultant, so any of the tools that you see here are available for sale. Yeah, they're all available for sale. However, like this one here, this one's not available until March 1st. So you're getting a sneak peek at some of the new stuff that's coming out. And yes, I have this chocolate, rich chocolate icing right here. I got to make up a cake. I did a cake on Haps and I uploaded it to YouTube, and I'm doing a surprise cake. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm doing good, dear Crystal. So I'm doing a surprise cake. It's another new pan by Pampered Chef, and in here we're going to cut the bottom off of this, just make it nice and level so it sits flush. And I'm going to put pudding in here. And then we're going to put the top on it. I'll put more pudding in there, and then we're going to cover it with chocolate frosting. It was going to be chocolate ganache, but you know what? It's going to work. I just want to take a couple pictures of this stuff and then give it away because I don't need to eat all this, all right? So that's our surprise cake that we're doing, and the pudding's in the refrigerator already. Let's see. Thank you, Mommy Bear 18, for following me. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing, Martin. What's cooking? Okay, we got all that. Any questions that you have regarding cooking or Pampered Chef? My name is Alexis. I live here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, and I teach you how to use your kitchen tools. Most of them I use are all Pampered Chef. I don't think I have hardly anything here that's not Pampered Chef, unless it's my mom from a long time ago, but everything in my hands reach is all Pampered Chef. Hey, Lady Rage, how you doing? Hello, Nick Cast, welcome to the broadcast. Woodrow, welcome. Mommy Bear 18 says, hi, sounds good. Food, yeah, it is good food. I cook a lot. And I did gain a lot of weight over the years. I actually started broadcasting on Periscope way back like almost 7 years ago, I believe, this July. No, it'll be 6 years, this June 1st. 6 years ago, I started broadcasting food on Periscope. However, we didn't save our videos over there. And then Periscope went bye-bye as of March, the end of March of last year, and I transferred over to Haps, H-A-P-P-S. And that app has sort of gone down the hill since they made this major change, and they are directing more of their focus on musicians over there. And so I still broadcast over there because it allows me to upload at the same time to YouTube and over to Twitter and Twitch, but I don't do Twitch. All right, how's my mom? My mom's doing okay. Okay, she's doing okay. Not the best. She's very frail right now. She's 82, and She said I gave her a choice of either black bean soup or French onion. She said French onion. All right, thank you for the likes there, Crystal. Are you on Twitch? No, I'm not on Twitch, and I don't even want to go there. I don't think it's a platform for me, and so I wish everyone that went over there well. I don't even share out there because I had too many trolls come into the Haps and just destroy the broadcast. So no Twitch for me. All right. Hello there, Mama. Hello, Uncle Kai. How you doing, Kai? Kai's in the house. How you doing? I know who that is. Hey, Glara42. Welcome to the kitchen. How are you doing? Shandon, how are you doing? Hello, Rosalind Buck. How are you doing? VP Troy is in the house. 07 Darlene. Hello. If you want to say hello, just put a hi in there and I'll give you a shout out because some of the names are going pretty fast there. I follow the host says Salty Life in Florida. I'm actually just north of Florida here in southeast coastal Georgia. All right, so this is getting really, really hot. I want to take a peek, okay? Hey, Innocent, thanks for coming in. I'm glad you can be on here for more than 3 minutes. Yes, I finally got to 1,000 about 2 weeks ago, and I'm able to go live here. Let's see, so I'm trying to gain my following, and this is really hot, y'all. So let's put the top down. I need to get a glove out. But you see it's getting nice and caramelized on the bottom of here, all right? There we go. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, so we have another 10 minutes before I mushy this around, but I wanted to make sure we get the bits and pieces up from the bottom and get that butter and everything all together. So let's see how much time we have on our timer, and then I need to add 10 minutes. This is looking really good. This is the hardest part, is just sweating this down, and it's going to get down to almost nothing. And the red onions will give it a different flavor than just using white or yellow onions. All right, so let's put the lid back on and see what time Alexa says. Alexa, how much time do you have on the timer? She's never listening to me. Alexa, how much time do we have on the timer?
You have 1 minute and 50 seconds left on your 8-minute timer.
1 minute and 50. So we have 2 minutes. All right. So Alexa, stop the timer. And Alexa, stop the timer.
8-minute timer canceled.
Okay, Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
There we go. I turned this down to medium heat. Never cook on high heat. It's not good for your pots and pans, nor is it good for you. Yeah, I'm more than 3 minutes. I did a broadcast on the Rapid Prep Mandolin that makes great French fries. I just use it for French fries. But today I use it for slicing and dicing on there. Okay. Hey, Mr. Flintstone, what's cooking? We got some French onion soup going on, and I found this. I have like a few of these. And these are pretty old because I brought these up from Pennsylvania. So this thing has to be at least, I would say, a good 10 years old. Let me see when the copyright is. Does it say a copyright on here? Can't see the copyright on this one. But anyway, it's a pretty old one because I did not buy these. Copyright 2012. 2012 is the last copyright on this one here. So yeah, that's 10 years. I got it right on the spot there. Thank you for joining, Mr. Flintstone. Hello, Angela, Tony. How are you doing? Make sure you say hello. Stop by and say hello and tell me where you're coming in from. Whether you're coming in from like another country or if you're coming in just to me, like I say southeast coastal Georgia. I don't tell you the town I'm in, but I give you an area because Georgia's pretty big. And I'm way down near Florida, near Jacksonville is the airport I would fly out of. Hello, Mother 99. How are you doing? Verdo. Okay, Mr. Flintstone sent me some more likes. Yeah, do a couple different things. This helps the broadcast. If you tap the screen and send those hearts, just like we were on Periscope, get those fingers activated because we forgot how to tap, 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 tap. Hello, Diane from New York. How are you doing, Diane? You need a picture in your thing. Get your picture in it so I can know who you are. You got a bubblehead out there. Hey, Salty Life lives in Southwest. Okay, Southwest. Okay, so you're down there like Tampa or further south, Fort Myers area. That's definitely southwest there. I usually go down to St. Petersburg area where I have a boyfriend now. Yes, Mr. Flintstone, I have a boyfriend. You know, it's more of a guy friend than a boyfriend. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Suzanne. Hello, Diane. Thank you for sending the likes. All right, Sassy South joins. How are you doing, Sassy South? What part of the South are you from? Thank you for sending more likes there. Wow, I know, Mr. Flintstone, you didn't know that, did you? If you're on Facebook, I do post some posts over there, but I am trying to leave Facebook altogether. Like, just go leave it. I got banned from going live on Facebook. So I started here on TikTok. Actually started way back in October, but I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And then finally I made the decision in January to leave Facebook because of all, I only see people who are selling stuff on there and advertisements, and it's so hard to get people. I think all people left there. It's not the platform to be. So I made the decision in January to come here on TikTok and to get to that 1,000 people so I can broadcast live. I can also download this broadcast here and upload it over to YouTube and then put it on my table platform, which is a website by Pampered Chef where I can post my recipes. Who's my boyfriend? Oh, Crystal doesn't know either. His name is Brian. Brian and I were dating way back, like over 10 years ago. We started dating in Pennsylvania. Probably 12 years ago we started dating in Pennsylvania. Bryce was in probably 4th or 5th grade when we were dating, and Bryce is now a junior in college, okay? So we knew it was temporary up there because he was moving to Florida and I didn't know my future. So I stayed in Pennsylvania and he moved, and last July I had a free, I earned the Pampered Chef trip to Disney, and my brother extended 3 nights at his time-sharing unit, and so I was by myself for 3 days. And one day I went to see Patty, Ron's Patty, you know her from Periscope, and we did a party over at her house down in the Orlando area. And the next day I was free to do whatever I wanted myself. So I asked Patty, I'm going to stir this again because I smell it, okay? I need a glove. And so Patty says, go for it. And my friend Kim also said, go for it. So I picked myself up and I traveled 2 hours to Tampa and to St. Petersburg, actually to Madeira Beach and Treasure Island area. And I went to look to see, because Brian had owned a small hotel down there, 2 small hotels. And I wanted to see if he was still there, but I thought he'd be married, and he thought I was married too. So, all right, so let's put this over here. That's really, really heavy. And so we met up. Well, actually, we didn't meet up that day. I didn't see him. The guy said he no longer owns it, but he was able to get in contact with him, and I was on my way back to Orlando. And he called me and said, hey, why don't you come back tomorrow? And I said, well, let me think about it. He says, okay, tell me in the morning. So I went back and thought about it, and I thought, okay, so we just went back, and we've been history ever since. What's cooking? Hey, Stephanie, we are cooking French onion soup, and we cut the onions up earlier. If you want to see the post in my profile, I actually show you how to cut the onions up using the Rapid Prep Mandolin. I am cooking it in the Enamel cast iron pan here with the lid, and I'm trying to get up the little dark pieces because that's where all the goodness is. And we're sweating our onions. We need another probably maybe 15 more minutes to sweat these onions out. We want to get them nice and dark and caramelized so it brings a lot of flavor in it. All right, let me get another scraper. I'm going to scrape this part out because I want all that goodness in the pan and not on my spoon. All right, so we got that, and I'm telling my story of Brian and I, which is my guy friend in St. Petersburg. All right, let's put the lid back on. I think it might need a little more liquid in there. All right, so we'll just let it sit and see how much shine. So that's really nice, Alexis. Yeah. Hey, Heidi Toms is in the house. Heidi Toms is my upline. If you want to follow her, please follow Heidi. She's also a Pampered Chef consultant. She's actually an advanced director there. Let's see. Hello, what's cooking, says Steph. All right, so yeah, the trip. Yes, so we earned the trip to Walt Disney World, and then the next month I had earned the trip to Fort Lauderdale, and I went down to St. Petersburg for 3 days, and then I traveled down to Fort Lauderdale, and then I did the reverse on the way back. And it was at that time I met a lot of people on my journey. When I was in Orlando, I met up with our fellow Periscope Haps person and now TikTok person, Patty. And Patty had a party. We had a party at Patty's house, and I burnt stuff at her house, y'all. I burnt the coconut in the microwave. Do not ask me to microwave. All right, so anyway, I met her, and then on the Orlando or the Fort Lauderdale trip, I met Vanita. Vanita is it was a blessing that I met her, And it was a blessing in disguise because about a month, no, maybe 3 weeks ago, Vanita, who's only 60, she just turned, she always told me she was younger than me. I met up with her. We had coffee at Starbucks and we did a broadcast together. It was so much fun. And she had passed away. She had a heart attack at 60. She was in great health, not overweight, no, she's a little thin thing, and had a heart attack. She had a boyfriend in Australia, and they're waiting for the borders to open up so she can go be with her boyfriend and marry him. And a week after she passed away, this is really sad, but, and you probably know her, some of you know her, the borders opened up in Australia. It was so sad, so sad. And while I was in Fort Lauderdale, I also met up with Jamie, who does bows. She was from Periscope. And I met up with our friend Amy, Globot, Amy. And I had actually Amy stay with me for the 3 nights that we were down in Fort Lauderdale. So that were 3 nights. I forget how many nights we were in Fort Lauderdale. It was fun. We had a blast there. And that was a fun trip there. So let me see, we have 7 new messages. I think I need to leave all my lovers and get a girlfriend. Hello, well, says Mr. Flintstone. Yeah, the trip. Okay, now I'm scrolling your comments here. Danny Bruno's in the house. Danny, I haven't seen you in a long time, in a month of Sundays. Share the live video. Thank you for sharing, Danny. I appreciate it. Heidi says, hey, friend there. Let me see. I have to scroll back. That's really nice, says Alexa, says Crystal, 3 L's, 3 S's. Isn't it 3 L's, 3 S's? Now you have 3 L's, 3 3's. Diane says, Alexis and Brian sitting in a tree. Yep, we're KISSING. No babies because I am past that stage, okay? Our kids are at that age, so we'll just leave it to them. Hopefully his kids have babies before Bryce does. Bryce is only 20. Your guy friend, wink, wink, says Danny. Ha, ha, ha. So far away is he to drive? It's a 4-hour drive from here to St. Petersburg, almost door to door if it's good traffic, straight drive. But I have to make 2 pit stops along the way because, you know, the bladder is just a little too small. So it takes about 4 hours, 15 minutes, hours and 20 minutes, depending upon how much I drank. Oh no, I know, oh no, says Diane from New York. I know what you're talking about. Vanita that traveled to Australia. Yes, Vanita that traveled to Australia and met up with Bernie Dole. And she came back and the borders closed and she sent stuff over there and everything. Yeah, Vanita and Bernie, says Vanny. Yeah, oh my goodness, says Crystal. Yeah, Crystal, it's been a while. All the dancing on Periscope. Yes, all the dancing on Periscope. Alexa, turn the timer off. Okay, we're going to go down and look at this. Alexa, set the timer for 10 minutes. Someone took the name Crystal. Oh, okay, and the numbers. Well, we got you. I still remember Crystal, 3 S's, 3 L's. All right, so let's go into the pot again and mushy it around, okay? It's getting close. We only have like 10 minutes left, and I can't hold that because it's too hot. There we go. Let's put that liquid back down in there. This pan is designed. It has the enamel cast iron on it, but it has these little rivets, and it collects the moisture, and it puts the moisture back down in the pan. And you can see it's getting nice and dark down here. I think it's almost done, y'all. Whew, it is sweating up. I'm trying to get up the bits and pieces on the bottom. Whew, wow. I don't really want it that dark, but it is getting dark. It's just what it does, okay? And you can see it getting nice and dark in here. All right. All right, let's turn the heat down just a little bit because we really want to cook this down to almost nothing, okay? And this pan does retain a lot of heat, so you can cook at a lower temperature, okay? Even though I'm trying to get up the dark brown spots and putting them back in the pot here. You can see how that's going there. All right. I don't want it to get burned. It's just caramelized right now. All right. Yeah. I can put some liquid in there and probably shimmy it up a little bit. All right, let's mash that down and get it all in. And we have another about 10 minutes left to go, and then we'll be done with that part there. So thank you for coming in and watching the broadcast. We have 16 people. If you want to tap hearts, it actually helps the feed bring more people in when you tap the hearts. Just tap, 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 tap like that. I am there doing that now. See, I'm sending myself on my own hearts. I don't think we were able to do that on Periscope there. Yes, someone took okay, someone got that one. Hello, D. Campo, how are you doing? Brittany sent TikTok Universe to Nightmare. I don't know what that means. All right. Hello, I don't know how to say that name. Kristen Stuckey. Hey, Kristen. Kristen, you never told me your husband's the cook in the house. I've been watching him on Facebook, and he's been cooking up a storm. Let's see, Buzzy. Hello, Miguel. How are you doing? Hey, KK Bean Girl, how you doing, girl? Where are you coming in from? Let me know where you're coming in from and give you a shout out, okay? This will be downloaded and uploaded to YouTube, so it will be for prosperity reasons, and you can see my lives, all right? So we have a lot of new tools by Pampered Chef, and the one I showed earlier today is this nice little thing. I got so excited when I saw this one. It actually, when you squeeze it, it has millimeters on one side and teaspoons and tablespoons on the other side. So max teaspoons. So you can go all the way up. You squeeze it and then the oil comes right up. You see it? It's like coming up. You see it moving up there? Yeah, it comes right up. All right, so cool. It's glass on the bottom, plastic on the top. You can unscrew, put it back in if you're. I'll probably do that later. All right. So let's see. That Danny Bruno says, the universe gift is the most expensive gift on TikTok. It's like $600, and every time someone. Oh, really? Okay. See, you know more than I do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Vanita Burley. Yep. Someone took. Okay, got that. Someone gets one. It goes across every live. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I was always wondering what that pink line was going across there. That's pretty cool. There you go. There's another one. Brittany News get TikTok Universe to Nikki Nightmare. Man, that's pretty nice. Thanks for tapping hearts. Make sure you tap those hearts now. Get those tap with the hearts in. That's how we get viewers in on a new Broadcasters Live. All right. Hey, I can't say Marcus Barrett. Judy, how you doing? Julian is in the house. Ab68 is in the house. Oh my gosh, y'all are flip-flop here. Does that mean someone is donating $600? Says Crystal. Hey Danny, how much does that equate to in US dollars? Do you know? Follow the host. Thank you, Judy, for following the host. Thank you for setting the lights, Danny. So tap the screen. That gets me into the feed. And when I go live, and follow me, because when I go live, you'll see my broadcast. I do cooking scopes, and I show you how to use Pampered Chef tools along with recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house. Right now, we're sweating a lot of onions in the pan. We only have a few minutes left, and then we can add in the rest of it. So the rest of it, we are making it from Cook This, Not That. And it is a lighter version of the French onion soup, meaning it doesn't have the alcohol in it. And we're going to add in the bay leaves, broth, balsamic vinegar, and thyme. And then we're going to simmer it for 15 minutes, and it's done. Look at that. We did it all on here. Yeah, $600, but TikTok takes about a third. Okay, so wow, that's still a lot. 2, 4, 6. So they get like $400. What the what? We've never earned that much money on any platform I've been on. What the what, right? Yeah, 1/3 is probably okay. That's what I heard. We'll have to go in and ask, what's that pink thing that goes across? Because it's been flying across here. All right, so we're going to be using beef broth. We're going to use 6 cups, but this only has 32 ounces. Divided by 8 is 4 cups. And then I'm going to be using some chicken broth in there. And I have a lot in here. I just didn't want to open up another beef broth when this has been sitting in the refrigerator. I need to use it up. We need to use balsamic vinegar in here. This gives it a little more acidic taste to it. It gives it a little more depth on it. And I'm using organic one here. It must have been on sale. So 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. So we're going to get our tablespoon out. All right. And then we need 4 or 5 sprigs of fresh thyme. Well, I don't have fresh thyme, but Pampered Chef has a thyme and onion seasoning, and we're going to be using this baby. Okay, so let's smell it, because we already have onions in here. What the heck, right? That smells nice. What else is in here besides that? Salt, spices, black pepper. Yeah, there's more than that in here. We have oregano, parsley. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, so we'll probably put in a good teaspoon of this in there. Okay. All right. Alexa, how much time we have on the timer?
You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
3 minutes. She's in Florida right now, too. Clearwater, says Danny Bruno. Hey, Beekman Place. Hi, Alexa. I'm late to the party. What are we making? Beekman, we are making French onion soup. Really easy, and it's a healthy version of it, okay? About 70%. Next Juice told me. Oh, Next Juice told you? Okay. Okay. Hey, Judy, thank you for the green hearts down there. Hey, Ann Rush has a moderator. And if you want to be a moderator, just raise your hand and I'll add you as a moderator if you're available. I already have about 15 in there. I think we're allowed 20 on this platform. There you go. Hey, Kay Smith, how are you doing? Sounds like you said Big Mac. I know I sometimes mumble my words together. Hey, Sand, how you? And Rosa Santiago 651 joined. Please put in and tap the hearts and put some comments in there. Let me know where you're coming from. Okay, like coming from a light place, a dark place. Is it light outside? Is it dark outside? Is it cold outside? Oh my God. Let's see, ask Alexa what the temperature it is. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 76 degrees Fahrenheit.
76
Tonight,
degrees.
Expect a low of 59 degrees.
It's only going to be low of 59. Tracy, I'm originally from Pennsylvania, Northeast Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area. Actually, a little town called Shenandoah, but you wouldn't know that. All right, so let's get my mitt out. All right, we're almost ready with this, baby. I'm going to take my lid off. And again, all that water you went down there. We don't want to waste all this onion water, okay? Put that down. Oh, look. Oh, it is nicely caramelizing. Hopefully we are stable right now. There we go. Oh, yeah. I'm going to add in my juices here because I'm getting a very dark pan. I want to get all that up. There we go. Yeah, get that up. I'm going to nicely rub it in, rub it off, okay? I'm going to try and get that burnt part up. Just a little bit of it. There we go. We're putting in 4 cups of beef stock. And I'm going to put 2 cups of chicken broth in here. There we go. Now, if you want, you can make your beef broth right from scratch, but heck, I don't have time for that. I'm going to use it this way. All right, I'm going to get a little measuring cup out. All right, a little one here. It's a big one. And we need 2 more cups of, I'm doing chicken broth. Be a little bit lighter in flavor, but if you don't like beef, then use all chicken broth, okay? Or if you're a vegetarian, use vegetable broth, okay? There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna turn up my heat to get this to a bubble. And I still have a good, probably cup left in here. I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator. I always have troubles getting lids on for some reason. I don't know why. All right, put that up. All right, got that. And we're gonna put in some bay leaves. Bay leaves give them a good flavor, all right? And we're gonna boil this bring this to a boil for 15 minutes, right? Actually, those are 2 small ones. I'm gonna put another one in. And then we need 2 tablespoons of our balsamic vinegar. Alexa, turn the timer off. Alexa, set the timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
1.
Starting now.
And 2. There we go. All right, put the lid on this, and then we're going to put in some other thyme and onion seasonings, okay? Because I just don't have time. Thyme as in the seasoning around. Let's see, I think that should be good. Let's do a teaspoon and a half. That looks great. All right, let's mix this together, and I brought it up. I'm going to try and get the bottom off, because we had all that dark stuff on it. I'm trying to remove that because that's where all the flavor is in that fond. It's F-O-N-D. When you have bits and pieces at the bottom of a pan, it's called fond. And again, this is a simple and easy recipe. It is not hard. Now, if you want, you can get bread and some Gruyere cheese or Swiss cheese and make some toast and put it on top. But I don't like soggy bread, and I'm trying to avoid the carbs, so I'm skipping the bread and the cheese on this one. Okay. Yeah, this is like a dentist thing going around. Like I feel no resistance here, but in the middle we still have the bits and pieces down there. Okay. I just want to bring this to a boil. Now, if you want it to evaporate a little bit, leave the top off. If you want it to come to a rapid boil, put the lid on. Here, I'm going to get this off because this has a lot of great onions on there. There we go. There. And I'll come back and I'll read your messages. So say hello and I'll give you a shout out, okay? There we go. All right, and if you like, the link is in my profile. You can order any of these Pampered Chef products. You can actually join my table, which is a website by Pampered Chef, where I'll put the poster recipes, and I need to take some pictures of this baby. I don't know where I put my other phone. This is nice. I'm slowly getting the stuff off the bottom down there. I can feel it coming off. Don't worry, it'll clean off if I don't get it off on the cooking process. We're gonna let that go. Let's get the lid. I need the mitt. Always need a mitt because this lid is really heavy. It's cast iron, and you can see the cast iron on here. Now, when you clean this enamel, you can wash it. You know, I think you can put it in the dishwasher. You can put this one in the dishwasher, but when it's done, you have to bring it out and dry it off because this cast iron will turn to rust on you, and then you're gonna have a little problem. But I will hand wash all of my pots and pans and utensils by hand. All right, it's not quite sitting. There it is. There we go. And I can come and say hello, and we'll get that to a boil there. Okay. Hey, JFJ's in the house. How you doing, JFJ? Let's see. Alexa, you're my Alexa. All right, I gotta go back. I have too many. I missed here. All right, she's in Florida too now. Clearwater. Sounds like you said Big Mac. Okay, we got that part. Tracy from Pennsylvania. Hey, Tracy from Tracy. You mean Tracy from? Are you Tracy from? Periscope, Tracy? I know a Tracy from Periscope in Pennsylvania. All right, let's see. Hey, Alexis, is JFJ and my fellow foodies. It smells really good in here because I also baked a cake earlier. That's what the red plastic thing with the happy face on it. What's with that red plastic thing? The red plastic thing with the happy face. I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. My Alexa is answering you, says Beekman's Place, says Tracy. I still, what was the first ever product you bought from Pampered Chef and the Pizza Stone? All right, so I bought 3 things 30 years ago. 3 things. One was the medium round stone. It came with a little metal thing. You had to pick it up out of the oven. The pizza wheel, which I still have that. I still have the stone too. I still have the stone. I still have the pizza wheel, and I still have the garlic press way back in the day. Those are the 3 things I first bought from Pampered Chef 30 years ago, and now this whole house is full of Pampered Chef. Let's see. You remember? Yep. The Japanese pan was a great scope too. The Japanese. Oh man, that Japanese pancake. That was my first flop. It was like the biggest flop ever. It was supposed to be a fluffy pancake that was supposed to be like a souffle pancake. It came out flatter than a sheet of paper. That's when you know you're a professional and you can admit it. It's like, this is wrong. It really was. That was the funniest one. That was the funniest broadcast because we also did the As Seen on TV. It was a mug that had an old man's nose, and it was supposed to be an egg separator, and the yolks were supposed to run from the old man's nose. That was a flop too, but it did run, but it wasn't very good on it. Hello, Gina Lewis from Alabama. I'm over here in southeast coastal Georgia. You can use your tablet to take pictures also. I don't have a tablet, believe it or not. All I have is a laptop and one old phone and this iPhone here. You can use, okay, we got that. It was the pen. It was also the pan. It was the whole thing. The whole thing was wrong, Danny. The whole thing was totally wrong. I like a spoon. I love Pampered Chef too. I'm a Pampered Chef consultant. I sell all Pampered Chef here. The red plastic with the smoked face they are referring to is back on the counter by your utensils. What the heck? This is a can of icing. The red thing on my countertop. You want to see my Damn It doll? The Damn It doll. I did a broadcast here on Haps with the Damn It doll. When somebody, a troll, gets mad at you and we get off camera, what do? We go, damn it, damn it, damn it. And that's what we do with the Damn It doll. Okay, we got the Damn It doll. That's new, but that was at my old work. Then I have this. This is an avocado knife and spoon. You have to watch it. It's really, really sharp. All right, but it cuts into avocado. It gets the seed out, or whatever's inside of it. All right, that. Let's see what else we have. We have the Alexa doll. My mini-me. She was made by Simo in Italy. It was given to me as a gift, and she even has an Italian thing on it by Dee. And Dee has one, and Natalie Nance from Go to Kitchens also has one. And several people have one. If you want one, just message me and say, hey, where can I get a mini-me doll? She's exactly like me, okay? There we go. How close am I? The red plastic with the smoke face. Red plastic. I don't see no red. Smile. Oh, by the frying pan. LOL the other side. Ah! Yeah, these are some of my gimmicks I have in here. It's a Pampered Chef. One of my upline, Heidi, sent me this, and it has a smiley face. It's an old time. It's a clapper. Oh my God, that's not even a tool. That's a. Thanks, Danny. Near the caramelized onions. Actually, it was near the stove behind where you put the beef broth container. That's it. LOL. Y'all notice every single thing. Mystery solved. Mystery solved. And you're gonna say, "What the heck is this?" Look, it doesn't work anymore. Oh, it has. It got a flat, so it doesn't. It only makes noise. It doesn't blow out. And then I have the. I think Heidi sent me all of these to make noise. So yeah, I know she did. And then we have this one. When you're full of it, you're gonna get this one. Teachers, I'm raising my hand. Hey, change my name to 88. How are you doing? I was curious, thinking what kind of tool is that? It's not. POV. Well, I don't know what POV. Point of value. We are in a cooking class. Teacher. There you go. Raise your hand. You can just put your comment in there and I'll read it. Trace Witter, how you doing? So this is. When I was on Periscope, I had, I still have 3 things here. I'm not sure if we need to bring this up here, but can you all please tap hearts, okay? Because when you tap hearts, I give you a heart, okay? Because you're all tapping hearts. Point of view. There you go. Point of view. I was right. And then we had the stars, because y'all are my stars. Good as well. I'll be talking to myself in the kitchen. It's 6 o'clock right now, so I'm doing good on dinner. And then we had the triangle. We had the dreaded triangle. 3 strikes, you're out. Okay, I always give you 3 strikes because eating is a necessity. It is not a luxury. All right, it is a luxury what you eat, but you have to eat, so it is a necessity. And those even trolls need to eat. So hopefully they learn stuff and they get 3 strikes and out the door they go. Give them. All my moderators, just please tell them, say, hey, that's 1 warning, 2 warning, 3, you're out the door. Okay. You don't even get a warning after 3, you're just automatically out. Okay. All right. So this is really boiling up here. There we go. Oh, got that. There we go. I'm going to try and reduce this down. I'm going to see how this tastes. Hopefully this tastes good. All right. I've never made this before, so you're the first. You're always the first here. Let me get a little tasting bowl. Get my little Pampered Chef tasting bowl out. Uh-oh. So this is part of the charcuterie line, and we can taste this just a little bit. Let's bring it out. Let's reduce this down a little bit. The steam in here will evaporate some of the liquid and it'll intensify the flavor on it. So let's just get some in, and we're going to put it in a little tasting spoon in our tasting bowl. And again, this is our charcuterie. It's available now for individual sale, the entire set. But come March 1st, it's only going to be available with the Lazy Susan. Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is really good. Here you go, Danny. Okay, let's eat it. So good. I'm sipping it right from it. This is really good. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so good. You can see I ate it. I ate it and I enjoyed it. It was so good. Okay. Get that doll ready. Might as well, as Danny says, might as well make me a moderator. I pretty much know everyone who is a troll and who isn't. Okay, Danny, I didn't even know you were here. Am I even following? I don't know if I can follow you. Yeah, I am following you. Okay, we're friends. No bio, Danny. Now, who's trying to get on here? We have a group on Discord, and what's her name? Vegan Doe. Vegan Doe's on here. She needs a lot more broadcasters, and there's a few others that need a lot more broadcasters before they can go live. I actually grow bay leaves in my. I would love. I mean, the ones I got, my brother gave me the bay leaves a while back, and I have them in a bag. I have them in a little Ziploc bag here from 2017. These are bay leaves that my brother gave me on a big stick. So I just put them over there. They're still good. They're still good. They're still dried. Okay. Do I really need a bio? Everyone knows me. Of course you need something in the bio. You say everybody knows me. There you go. Okay. Hey, Sporty. Hello. Yeah, Unique 01. Mary Lou is in the house. How are you doing, Mary Lou? Say hello. We are making French onion soup, and my soup is all done, y'all. It is all done. So, you're going to fall over on me. I'm going to see if I can get you there. There. Woo, hands-free. All right, so my soup is all done. It's going to reduce down just a little bit more to get the intense flight of flavor. I am going to scrape the bottom here because I still feel a little bit of the brown stuff. Not much at all. Just right here, there's a little bit of the browning where it caramelized on the bottom. We want to definitely remove all that. And definitely get all the sides off right here. There we go. Get all that goodness off. Make sure it goes back in the pan. Don't let it evaporate. Get that stuff off the sides. All right, so this is a pretty easy soup. It takes you about 30 minutes to sweat the onions and reduce them down, and then about another 15 minutes to bring it to a boil, and then use those ingredients. Now you can put it in crocks and put the toast on there and the Gruyere or Swiss cheese and put it underneath the broiler. I'm skipping that part. I don't need those calories in my life, okay? I gained 50 pounds on Periscope. I lost 50 pounds between Periscope and HAPS, and now I'm maintaining. I like to keep my 142 number. I did get down to 138, and I loved that number, but let's maintain 142 for a few weeks and then see if we can get down to the 138 for summer, okay? So if you're interested in cooking broadcasts, please follow my broadcast. I am on several different social media. I will download this video and put it up on YouTube. We are also on the platform or the website called Table. You can look at my link in my profile and check that out, okay? So anyway, I gotta get going. Yeah, I'm almost got all the bottom off here. So anyway, thanks for coming in and spending a little bit of your time. Let me go back over here. Love bay leaves for marinating meat. Yep, garlic and bay leaves and red wine. Danny says yes. There you go. So anyway, we are doing great, and thanks for coming in and spending a little bit of your time. I'll see you next time. Now I got to figure out how to end the broadcast. I always forget how to end the broadcast here. But anyway, this is looking really good. We're going to take out the bay leaves and have dinner tonight. We'll probably have, I'll make my mom some toast and butter. Okay, JFG, thank you for sending the likes. Thank you, everybody, for visiting, and I'll see you all next time when I go live. Bye. All right, now how does this pause live and say end? Live intro. Hear your voice. Flip the camera. I don't want to flip the camera. All right, we got to figure out how to end the broadcast. I always forget. Here we go. 43 viewers are currently watching. And there's my thing. It's timed up. We're all done. Thanks for coming in, everybody. See you next time.